Hello everyone, I'm gonna explain about a presentation of the SDH number 4 and it's about a quality education in Peru and Japan. I would like to start with the historical context and progress of my country, of Peru. We have eras and start with the Spanish colonial period. In that era, between 1532 to 1821, the Spanish introduced formal education, elementary education, for the purpose of Christian. In that schools were established to educate the children of Spanish colonists, but that education was focusing on religion, language, and basic literacy, and the indigenous education was limited and often conducted by missionaries. After that, the the next era was independence and early republic. That context was after the independence, and that situation included the creation of schools and promotion of literacy, and also for the rural populations. After that, was about a one era and economic round, and in that context, my country was had a lot of exports about the mineral and the guano. And the president of that era was Ramon Castilla, and he initiated reforms that expanded primary education and established a famous university here called Universidad Nacional Mayor de San Marcos. After that, I would like to talk about the 20th century, and Peru faced challenges in expanding and improving education system with the help of foundations and the help to private sector. And now we have a lot of problems in the education sector, but it's better the manage of that. About the challenges to quality education, we have three important points. The first, educational infrastructure, especially in rural and remote areas. The second, rural and urban divide, because there is a significant gap in educational access. For example, in the rural area, schools often lack basic infrastructure. And the third is socioeconomic disparities, because face barriers to accessing quality education. About the legislation, here we have many laws. The first is, for example, about inclusive education law. It's good manage that in around the world, I think. We have another system law, and the institution name is CINEACE. responsible for evaluating the educational institutions, and another law that is framework for good teaching. About the opportunities, uh, we have the opportunity to expansion for access to education. Another is enhancement of teacher quality and training. And the last is the integration of technology in education. Because we know that nowadays it's important to have the remote area, and we have to use the technological system in favor to the education. It's for part of Peru. We have to continue with Japan.
Hi, my name is Natsumi. Today I will talk about the quality education in Japan. So first, I will talk about compulsory education. In Japan, all students must study in elementary schools and junior high school. Both men and women have this study. So people go to the elementary schools for 6 years from 7 to 12 ages, and after they graduated from elementary schools, they attend to the junior high schools for 3 years. When people are 13 to 15 ages. Next, I will talk about high schools and university. So, when we go to elementary schools and junior high schools, this is compulsory education. So we don't need to pay school fees and the price of text. But high school and university, both of them is not compulsory education, so people must pay school fees and the price of text. So in Japan, it takes a lot of money to go to university, so many students get scholarship. However, they must pay back it for future. So in Japan, after graduation from universities, a lot of people are bound with it. So yes. So, and next, the percentage of students advancing to higher education. So you can show this. You show this graph. You can understand. So the half of people, the half of Japanese people go to universities. So women are 50.9% women, and for men 57.7% go to university. So the gap between women and men is not, I think. So finally, in conclusion, so I think that it is a big problem about scholarship, because a lot of people must continue to pay back for a long time. So it is so big burden for people. Thank you for listening.